Peace, people. Welcome to the latest episode of the Rough Draft. I am your host, Kevin Alberto Sabio, and in this episode, we'll be talking about lyrical content, lyrical breakdown, part 3. Thank you for tuning into this latest episode of the Rough Draft. Was not exactly planning on doing a part 3 to this, but I decided to go ahead and do it anyway. So, for those of you who understand, who are watching the first two episodes of this, 63 and 64, I was actually doing a breakdown of when I wanted to be. There was a time when I actually wanted to be a music artist. Specifically, I wanted to be a rap artist, and so I was breaking down some of the lyrics and breaking down and performing some of the songs and lyrics that I had done throughout the years that I actually ended up publishing in some of my books. So for this particular episode, I wanted to do the new Latin Swing edition because, including that time when I wanted to be a rap artist, I briefly spent some time in a Latin freestyle group called NLS. So trying to make that long story short, I actually hooked up with a friend or two from high school. We were originally supposed to be a rap duo, ended up being a trio doing Latin freestyle music. Not my fucking idea, but we created a group. The group only lasted about like 2 years. We ended up breaking up. Sorry, and I basically ended up leaving the group with about like 8 or 9 songs that I'd written and a very bad taste in my mouth for my friends. So I actually decided to use those songs because after a while, and I got over my anger a little bit, I actually discovered that they formed a pattern. You know what I'm saying? They kind of told a story, and that story eventually became my first screenplay called Fiesta Girl, and then became eventually my novel, Fiesta Girl. For those of you who are unaware, this is the book. This is what it looks like. If you could like not be blinded by the glare of the sun. So I don't have any of the songs actually written in that particular book, but for anybody who's actually read In My Lifetime, not only do I talk about that story of wanting to be a rap artist, I also have a number of songs published in that particular book. All of my new Latin swing songs are actually in my lifetime, with the exception of one which is in it's in Spitting Lyrics and Waxing Poetic. New Latin swing, which is what the group actually stands for, NLS, was a music style that I came up with because of the fact that like I said, we were originally supposed to be a rap duo. We ended up doing Latin freestyle music, which wasn't my idea. It was my partner's idea. He wanted to switch music styles, and I'm like, I'm not able to sing. You can barely sing. How the fuck are we supposed to be doing Latin freestyle? But basically, Latin freestyle, well, New Latin Swing was really a mixture of obviously Latin freestyle, mixing with some hip hop, and also throwing in some like more African centered Latino rhythms, like son, samba, they say bomba plena music like that, mambo, shit like that. So actually one of the principal songs that I had actually written, which actually is what the book is named after, is called Fiesta Girl. So I won't perform the actual song itself, but I'll just do the rap verses, which is my participation in the group. So for Fiesta Girl, the rap verse goes: Fiesta girl, Fiesta girl, Fiesta girl, the only cutie of her kind thing of the world. This girl's classy. She doesn't act crabby. She's down to get you. She's down to get with you. You know she won't gas me. Could be like the inner or down to earth sister. When she first steps, you down to her with her. Meet her at a club or at a house party. She wants a real lover, not to sleep with everybody. No, she's correct. She wants respect. She won't overstep. She's always down to love you, not just keep you erect. Could be a tenderoni and from around the way. When you're both together, you just have sweet things to say. When you first meet, you know she's down for loving, not for playing games. You know she ain't bugging. She's the best kind of girl in the world. A flock of honey, a fiesta girl. So that's my rap verse for Fiesta Girl, which was actually supposed to be our premiere song that actually highlighted kind of what we were trying to do with New Latin Swing. Another song that I had written for the group was a song called Macarita. Um, that was a song that was kind of inspired by what K7 had done with one of his songs. Well, part of it was a TKA song called Maria, and the other part of it was K7's song "Move It Like This." And so it's kind of like a song that could be either kind of a slow tempo like "Move It Like This" or it could be an up tempo like Maria for TKA. So The rap verse for that song kind of goes like this. Margarita, Margarita, been in love with you since I first seen you. It's not just your looks, it's also your style. So please be with me for a little while. Gangster or player, I know you are neither. Never down for games, you know I ain't either. Never down to Mac to scam or to scheme. I'm down for lady loving if you know what I mean. Playing the immature games, that's a suckerish route. Romancing and loving is what I'm all about. I know you're crazy special, I ain't messing this up. Playing immature games, making myself a chump. Give you all my love just like a true man, not some fake gangster punk who don't give a damn. Wanna be in your heart and stay with you forever. False love and departure, I say never ever. My love is true, not to get in between it. So will you please be my girl, Margarita? So that was Margarita. Um, there's a song I have called Fiesta Aquí, in which I actually have two rap verses in it. So there's the first one, which is here we go. Funkin' thumping, music is pumping, everybody dancing in the rooms jumping. Fiesta aquí, fiesta aquí, fiesta aquí. Come on, everybody, and start the party with me. You can swing with El Nino, swing with La Mujer, just be ready to dance because there's a party over here. Ain't no fighting and ain't no fussing. Just people at the party with the dance skills busting. Move and groove because there's a party over here. Whoa, oh no, the grandest party of the year. Come on to the party also we can see. Donde está? Fiesta aquí. And then the chorus is like, Fiesta aquí. Say what? Donde está? Fiesta aquí. You know, it's supposed to be like a real party jam. And then the second verse for Fiesta aquí is, here we go once again. There's a party tonight, and I'm rocking the mic, my friend. Coming back again with the second verse. Coming back again with the second verse hit, and I'm committing and fitting and make this party ripping. We're gonna change the move back to the party scene. You don't have to be an alky or even a drug fiend. Fiesta keys, come get your groove on. We be wiggling and jiggling until the break of dawn. Girl, I house you just like the JBs, but not to act crazy and catch the AIDS disease. Amigo P's, rockin' shocking, rockin' and shocking, kicking the Latin funk. The swing is killing the beakers. The swing is killing the speakers. They going bumpity bump. Take me in your arms like little Susie said. Now I'll keep you dancing and prancing. I'm putting heads to bed. Take it while it's hot. Take it while it's hot and get into the swing, cause it's new dance red with a Latin funk ring. Let me party your body just like Stevie B and let the whole damn party know that you're down with me. Forget your worries and just call it a day. You're just relaxing and maxing cause it's the Latin swing way. My flow style is more versatile. You cannot defile. New Latin swing is never strictly buck wild. Go grab your girl, tell her that you're down for lady love, and then show her a good time and let her know you ain't fronting. Come on, make it to the party, y'all, so we can see donde está fiesta aquí. Yeah, it's been a while since I performed that one. I was listening to a song from Johnny O's, I believe, second album, and it was a song called Freestyle. And I thought it was very catchy. It was kind of like an anthem and whatnot. So I kind of wanted to do something similar along those lines. So then I ended up rewriting La Raza Unidas, and I did throw in a rap verse. So it's two verses, a chorus, a bridge, and then finally you get to the rap verse, which is the Aboriginals have suffered massive genocide. We now disgrace their spirits with this internal suicide. Beefing with each other over petty ass differences or blowing out of hand some stupid little instances. Sellouts and crossovers denying their own heritage. We're dealing with more issues more fucked up than an alcoholic beverage. We got Boricuas fighting with Dominicans, and Cubans and Chicanos also have their own differences. You gotta hear me out. Stop fighting, son. You know that in the end will be the only hurt ones. We gotta stick together and work for one main goal and really start to act like Spanish people in control. We gotta know ourselves, know our history, know everything at all, and finally learn the consequences of divided we fall. Nice. Just trying to add a little bit of consciousness into my raps. A group called Shy. They had a song called "Where You Belong." I believe that was off of the soundtrack of Beverly Hills Cop 3. I just love that song, and I kind of wanted to do my own version of doing that and do it within the group. I mean, I wanted it to be kind of like a collab, a singing collab, primarily with like saying either Barrio Boys or Voices of Theory or one of them groups that was hitting at that particular time. You know what I'm saying? And so that one has verses, a bridge in it, and also it's got the rap verse, which is as I do it. Mi mujer, you could also say my lady, and through the thick and thin, you'll always be my baby. De mi corazón, I give you nothing but the best. I'll give you no stress, and your love I'll never test. You've been there for me through all the times high and low, whether at the muy bueno being muchacho malo, whether you're my girl, whether you're my friend or the one that got away. I dedicate the song to you to say what I'ma say. These ain't my last words; these are just my feelings, baby. I just want you to know that you'll always be my lady. Nice, the so-called Latin persuasion. It's more of an up-tempo Latin house type of song. So that one was influenced off of this label called Cutting Records. They had a song that was out, I believe, by '95. It was called Bailando. So it was very up-tempo. You know what I'm saying? Just very. So that was something for me that kind of like influenced how I was gonna write the particular song. So with Latin persuasion, that also has two verses in it. And so let me see. Oh, verse one is PHUNK and at the end Pundern, and you know that's me. The KS is in the house making the East Side slam, and the funky black Latino gets everybody jamming because I'm down for hyping and also the lightning, strictly representing not out there biting. SBIC hitting on the Latin swing tip. The KAS ready to rip. Making a mark for my Spanish speaking peoples, coming off hype and not trying to be lethal, kicking off leather with the new Latin swing style. The beats are killing the speakers and making the dances go wow. Yo, fuck the British, it's a Latin invasion. We putting beats through the streets and pumping radio stations. We're from the streets but with the Latin edge, covering new ground and going over the edge. The Latin influence is steadily arising, and in everyday society we're always surprising. This goes out to the people of the Latin nations. Latin persuasion. And the chorus is like, because I'm Latin centric, because I'm living Latin centric. The second verse to Latin persuasion is, yo, here we go once again. There's a party tonight. It's time for us to represent, my friend. New Latin swing is the thing I'm kicking to. Your people at the party getting wild and going booyaka. Mix freestyle and hip hop, get new Latin swing. Throw in some Latin rhythms and you know this our thing. Come with full force, represent, transcend, and check it. I'm laying laws for the precedent I'm setting. My flow style's more versatile. You cannot defile. It's hard hitting. It's hard hitting, but never strictly buck wild. I kick empathic, movie elastic, never dramatic, drastic. You want beef? Catch mad static. I'm still learning the pens mightier than the sword, but we still need the help of brown berets and young lords. My artifact, my artifacts cannot be beaten by false attacks, but step to me, I'll go down fighting just like the Caribs and the Arawaks. Kicking the funkness, knowing you love this. Don't misjudge this, snub this. Nah, man, you can't expunge this. The Latin influence is steadily arising, and in everyday society, we're always surprised. This goes out to the people of the Latin nations, Latin persuasions. Using then the same chorus. So it was a song called Culture Clash. It's actually the very first original New Latin swing song I wrote when I was still trying to define the style, make it how it is today. Well, not that it actually came out, but make the style of music that I was trying to do. So Culture Clash has actually two rap verses in it. So here's the first verse of Culture Clash. Living in a world where they judge you by your skin. They're giving you problems and you know you can't win. First they're gonna diss, and first they're gonna diss, then they try to dismiss. It's a big problem that you know we gotta fix. First it's fight, then you got a big brawl. Then it starts growing and it might kill us all. Don't mind separation, but not extermination. Then it gets clouded and tears apart a whole nation. We gotta stop the problems, not with actions that's rash. Then it escalates and we gotta live with culture clash. And then verse 2 is, listen, you know the situation and you're making mixed kids. Then they go to school and get condemned for what you did. Use your mind before you send them into society, because then they're coming back and then they're asking why'd you lie to them. People should be ignorant, but you can't be stupid. Racism is a problem that can't be eluded. You got to use your mind. You can't be a whining fool. Either stick with your own flooded cultural pool. You think you're living happy, but you know it won't last. Now suffer the effects of culture clash. So that was me trying to drop a little bit of knowledge of some science in my lyricism, even though it's supposed to be kind of like a little bit of a party song and whatnot. So, yeah, this was the new Latin swing edition of Lyrical Content, Lyrical Breakdown. Thank you for tuning in to this latest episode of the Rough Draft. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you want a copy of any of my books, they are available in paperback format. You know where you need to go. You know where you need to go to get them. Alpha House, Outskirts Press, Create Space, Amazon.com, Barnes and Nobles, Books and Maine, and I think they're also available on Bookshop.org. My books are also available in ebook format, so you know where you need to go to get those. Kindle, Nook, Kobo, Apple Books, Scribd, Smashwords, and internationally through Viglio, Toledo, and Gardeners. Um, my ebooks are also available for libraries, so you can download them through the library. So you need to go to get those. Overdrive, Hoopla, Baker and Taylor, Biblioteca, Odillo, Palace Marketplace, and also BorrowBox for the UK and Australia. Obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube or Vimeo, you know what you need to do. Definitely like the video. Please leave a comment. Definitely subscribe to the channel and press the notification button so you can know the next time I actually drop another video or if I make a comment in the community section. Thank you so much for watching this video. You know how I like to end this. Keep the fist raised. I'm always on my literary grind, and I'll catch you in the next episode soon. Deuces.